Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hey one, hey one, hey one. Loud. Turn it down a little bit. You don't need much volume in this room. But last time I sang without a microphone, and all night long you were telling me to sing louder. This takes care of that. We're there. We're just about there. We're just about there. Start off with a Rat Pack collection. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-be-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Shoo-be-doo-doo-doo-be-doo-be-dum. Bum-bum-ba-da-da-do. In other words, come on and hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fly me to the moon, let me play among them stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I wasn't lost, them losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life, that lovely, lonely life, that lovely, lonely life, that lucky day. Oh, the shark has hurt his teeth, babe, and them teeth, babe, they're pearly whites. Just a jackknife as old man Keith built, and he keeps it out of sight. When that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows, they start to spread. Just a fancy glove as old man Keith babe. And there ain't never a trace of red on a sidewalk. Sunday morning lies a body just losing life. Someone sneaking around the corner. Cannot somebody be back tonight? On a tugboat, up, down by the river, don't you know? There is a seaman there, just drooping on down. That cement is here, just for the weight, babe. 5 will get you 10, old Mackey's back in town. Did you hear my Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out a little bit of his hard-earned cash. Now Mackey's been just like a sailor. Could it be that our boy's done something rash? We got Jenny Diver, up, a Suki Tawny, don't you know? We got Polly Meacham and Molly Peacham. There goes old Lucy Brown. Well, the line forms on the right page. Now that Mackey's back in town. Look out, old Mackey's back. Thanks, Danny. Thank you, everybody. Just a quick adjustment. Recognize those songs, yes? All right. Old Blue Eyes, chairman of the board, leader of the Rat Pack. Thank you. I can't give you anything but love, baby. Love's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness. And I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. With that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. One by Cole Porter. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. The way you smile just be, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dream. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on that bumpy road of love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you touch my life. Oh no, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take that away from me. You know what to do is to sing along. You gotta give a little and take a little. Let your poor heart break a little. That's the story, that's the glory of love. You gotta laugh a little and cry a little. Let the clouds roll by a little. That is the story of it, that is the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, you got each other's arms. You gotta win a little and lose a little, and sometimes get them blues a little. As a story that is a glory of love. That's a glory of love. That's the glory of love. I could go on, but let's do one more. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee whoopee. A lot of shoes, and that's the rights. The girl's so nervous, he answers twice. It's really killing, man, he's so willing to make a whoopee whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest. Think what a year is gonna bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, and he even sold. But don't forget, folks, it's what you get, folks, by making whoopee. Somebody say whoopee. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee whoopee. And a lot of shoes, and that's the rest. The girl's so nervous, he answers twice. It's really killing, man, he's so willing to make a whoopee whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest. Think what a year is gonna bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, and he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Don't you forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Whoopee! I heard that. Well, thank you very much. You recognize those songs as well, yeah? A little something from the American Songbook back in the golden era, the days of the big band, World War II. Just a wonderful collection of songs. And I even heard a couple of people say, whoopee, right on cue, right on cue. Thank you. While we're in that era, gonna take a sentimental journey, gonna set my heart at ease, gonna make a sentimental journey up to old memories. I got my bags, I got my reservations, I spent each dime I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, there's a time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up to heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Say it now. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey home. I got my bags, got my reservation, I spent each dime I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, I long to hear that all aboard. 7, time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up to heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home, yeah. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. The only top 10 hit for Lawrence Welk Band, if you can believe that, with all the music that they put out through the years. Leslie Caron on vocals with Lawrence Welk. Of course, about a few years later, Doris Day came out with a version, and it was a smash hit for her as well. We got any rock and rollers in the house? You remember the 50s? Poodle skirts, bobby socks, maybe a little pearl cream for you guys. Here's one by Danny and the Juniors. Let's go to the hop. Have a hop. Well, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stop it, you can stroll it at the hop, 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 hop. Well, the record stops spinning, get your lips on when you're chicken at the hop, 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 hop. Do the dance sensation that's sweeping the nation at the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Well, you can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop, 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 hop. Well, the music is the coolest and the jockey is the smoothest at the hop, 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 hop. All the cats and the chicks are gonna get their kicks at the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. One more time. Ba 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 hop. Well, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stop it, you can show it at the hop, 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 hop. Well, the record starts spinning, you tell them so when you're chicken at the hop, 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 hop. Do the dance sensation that's sweeping the nation at the hop. You can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop, 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 hop. Well, the jockey is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop, 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 hop. All the cats and the chicks are gonna get their kicks at the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. One more time. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Everybody. Ba 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 have a hop. Rockin' and rollin'. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Danny and the Juniors, about 1956 or so. And we added a couple of doo-wop singers on that one, I heard. Nice and loud. Thank you. All right. So I've been doing, this was a patriotic weekend, and I got a chance. I've been playing at the medical center in Wilkes-Barre for every Thursday for 14 years, without fail. And spent a lot of time with those good men and women, those veterans. I have a big collection of flag and red, white, and blues, and we have a good time there. Of course, they've taught me a lot of songs and a lot about life. Not sure why I brought that up. Lots of patriotic songs. This one actually works for Labor Day because it's patriotic, and of course it's by Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie was known for his advocacy of the working man in the 20s and 30s and later, which were very hard times. The days of the grapes of wrath. Very tough times in those days, and I don't have to tell you that. Not that you remember it personally because you're way too young, but you've probably seen the footage. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, round the redwood forest, the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking down the ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. Hey, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land. Yes, the land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking, and the wheat fields raving, and the dust clouds rolling, and the wheat fields raving, and all around me a voice was sounding that this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Nice singing. We got some more choir members on that one. You sound lovely, thank you. I did a couple of shows around the campfire last weekend. You'd have been perfect. Yeah. Next time. I'll let you know. All right, thanks everybody. Got some country western fans in the house? That never fails. There's country western fans all around the country and all around the world. Some wonderful. I married Maureen Madden of the County Mayo Maddens. Her dad was a big fan of Jim Reeves and Patsy Cline. They did quite a few duets together, of course. Maureen went back to school at 50. We raised two boys together. She got her degree and started teaching at East Stroudsburg University. About 7 years ago, she was elected to the local state representative of the Poconos. I'm pretty proud of her. She's running again this year. Gonna cross my fingers. She works very hard, and people know her very well in the area. She's done a lot of good. Anyway, not sure why I brought that up either, other than the fact that her pops loved Jim Reeves. Have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue? Have you ever loved someone just as I love you? Can't you see I'm sorry for each mistake I've made? Can't you see I've changed it? Can't you see that I've paid? There's a little forgiving. Take me back in your heart. How can I go on living now that we're apart? If you knew what I've been through, you would know why I ask you, have you ever been lonely? Have you ever been blue? Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you. We are fastly approaching Oktoberfest season, not to rush it. Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we've got the blues on the run. Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of gin. Now the time to roll the barrel for the gangs all here. Roll out the barrel, yip, yip, yip. We'll have a barrel of fun, all right. Roll out the barrel, yee-hoo. We've got the blues on the run. Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of gin. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the gangs all here. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the gangs. Happy Oktoberfest. We started a little early this year. Thank you very much. Anybody doing a polka in your seat that time? I think so. I was at Copley Community Days last weekend. You familiar with that? Copley Community Days, big musical festival down in Copley. And yeah, they had some wonderful polka bands there. Even us young'uns were pokering around there for a little while. We were all full of bratwurst and sauerkraut. Yep. Not to mention the pierogies. The pierogies were delicious this year. There's some wonderful fundraising groups down there. They help out the local vets. They help out local churches, and they sell those pierogies. Every pierogi is a few cents into the coffers. So many wonderful songs. 1970s was a wonderful show on TV about the 1950s. A little something called Happy Days. Remember that? The story of the Cunningham family. They had the tough guy in there, Mr. Henry Winkler. He played the Fonz. What'd the Fonz say? Hey. He also said sit on it, but that was on a different show. That show spawned more stars and spin-offs than just about any other. Maybe All in the Family maybe had as many or more. Can you name any of the spin-offs of Happy Days? Two ladies named Laverne and Shirley, right? Yeah, they started off on Happy Days. Joni Loves Chachi, Scott Baio. Charles in Charge. And one that introduced a mega star, he's not with us anymore, but one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, Mr. Robin Williams, walking around saying Nanu Nanu. No. Okay. Skylar, you're way too young to remember that. She's watching cable TV.
No, I haven't had cable in years.
Huh? Well, she knows Mork and Mindy.
I'm a cultured woman.
Well, we could tell that. Thank you, Skylar. Mork and Mindy, yep. Anyway, that show started off with a wonderful rock and roll song every week by a great rocker, Bill Haley in the Comets. Oh, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on and join me, huh? Have some fun till the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Where the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Where the clock chimes 5, 6, and 7, we'll be right till 7. And we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Well, it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2. We're only going strong, and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Everybody say 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on and join me, huh? Have some fun till the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Where the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off and stop rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Rock and roll! Woo-hoo! All right, thanks for rocking and rolling with me on that, everybody. Remember that one? All right. Well, I brought some ukuleles with me. I may as well play them. Hold on a sec. First thing people always ask me when they see the instruments, do you really play all those things? I'm going to prove it right now. Night and you in blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly, and you are heaven to me. Lovely you in blue Hawaii. With all this loveliness, there should be love. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii. Where's my hula girl? Come on up here. Oh, this magic night. Skylar's gonna show you how it's done. Ready? Repeat after her. Here we go. Here we go. Night and you. Let me see those hula hands. Blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly beautiful, and you are heaven to me. Just like Vanna White. Lovely you. In blue Hawaii. With all this loveliness, there should be love. Come on, hula girls and island boys, let's see you do it. Come with me, there you go, while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine could all come true this magic night of nights with Skylar. Aloha! That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you, Skylar. Well, she got her exercise for the day. Let's hear for Skylar, everybody. Thank you, Skylar. Next time I'll go out and get a grass skirt and coconut bra I keep in the trunk of my car for you. I think you would wear them well, darling. All right. How about that for some Hawaiian ukulele? That's the song that made Elvis a big star in Hawaii back in the day. All right? Late 20s, early 30s was a wonderful American composer by the name of Stephen Foster. Speaking about singing around the campfire, he wrote all those great campfire songs. Swanee River, Beautiful Dreamer. I Dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair, right? I've been working on the railroad. Camptown Ladies. Oh, Susanna. Yep. Stephen Foster, an American treasure, wonderful composer. And we still sing his songs around the campfire to this day. Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Camptown is track 5 miles long, ah-da-doo-da-day. Gonna run all night, gonna work all day. Bet my money on a bucktail neck, somebody bet on the bay. I came into town with my hat came due, doo-da, doo-da. Spent all my money on a bottle full of gin, ah-da-doo-da-day. Gonna run all night, gonna work all day. Bet my money on a bucktail neck, somebody bet on the bay. I came into town with a pocket full of beans, doo-da, doo-da. They fell through a hole in my old blue jeans, ah-da-doo-da-day. Gonna run all night, gonna work all day. Bet my money on a bucktail neck, somebody bet on the bay. Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Camptown racetrack 5 miles long, ah-da-doo-da-day. Gonna run all night, gonna work all day. Bet my money on a bucktail neck, somebody bet on the bay. Gonna run all night, gonna work all day. Bet my money on a bucktail neck, somebody bet on the bay. Hey, it goes a little like that. Yes, well, we could do campfire songs all night long, and I'm sure I'm going to do them all month long. September is the month for that as we get into the fall. Of course, Hawaii is the state in the union that's best known for ukuleles. They started the whole ukulele craze back in almost 200 years ago, actually. There are about a dozen families in Hawaii who still make ukuleles by hand, the old traditional way, handed down from great-grandfather to grandfather to father to son and on. And they make some wonderful. This one was made in Honolulu by the this one was made by the Calla family, and they do a good job. One of the most well-known Hawaiian singers of all time. I'll give you a hint. His first name is Don. Yep, Don Ho. And he had just a lot of hits. One of his biggest shows was when he was well into his 80s. He got the halftime show at the Super Bowl. But that was about maybe 13 or 14 years ago. He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but he sure did make his impact, and he left a lot of music behind. Of course, his most well-known song is a little something called Tiny Bubbles, right? You've heard that one, and I'll play it for you another day when we do our luau outside. But I'm going to do a song that he introduced in a movie starring Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon called Beach Party. And that was one of the first times he was introduced to an international audience. And the song became a hit for him. It's called Alei Kalele. And in English, that means, come join the beach party. You'll hear your part when it comes through. Here we go. Tall, dark, and thin, tonight, hemoskin, Alei Kalele. Night is yours, my love for sure, Alei Kalele. Cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Ai karisaki, tonight you mahi, Alei Kalele. Tonight you sing, one ding-a-ling, Alei Kalele. Cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. You might notice it's written in a cha-cha form. At the time, the cha-cha was a very popular dance. The higher the mountain, the cooler the breeze, Alei Kalele. The younger the couple, the tighter the squeeze, Alei Kalele. Cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I took my girl for a surfboard ride, Alei Kalele. The surfboard hoolie and the hoolie makaluli, Alei Kalele. That's a little translation. I took my girl for a surfboard ride. The surfboard hoolie, can you guess what hoolie might mean? It tipped over. And the hoolie makaluli means when it tipped over, it splashed a lot of waves, right? I took my girl for a surfboard ride, Alei Kalele. The surfboard hoolie and the hoolie makaluli, Alei Kalele. Cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-ra, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Aloha! Thank you very much. Thanks, gang. Ukulele became very popular in the 20s in America, and it wasn't for Hawaiian music at the time. It was actually for music that came out of what was known, and I'm sure you've heard of Tin Pan Alley. Tin Pan Alley was a little square down in lower Manhattan where 3 of the major music corporations of the entire world set up shop, and for the next 50 years, they made music that went all around the world. And started off with all the big singers did the Tin Pan Alley style. Bing Crosby, all those singers from those days. Here's a couple of songs from Tin Pan Alley. Hey, she's sweet, see you coming down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, hey, she's sweet. Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just can't deny in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? I repeat, don't you think it's kind of neat? Well, I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. By the way, when we reach the preacher, I'll say, yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. By the way, when I see that lovely creature, I'll say, what'll I say? Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean baby. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. 5'2", eyes blue. Oh, what those 5 foot can do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose. Never had no other pose. Anybody seen my gal? If you see 5'2", eyes blue, covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, that your life, it just ain't her. Could she love, could she woo, could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? Joined up nose, joined down hose, never had no other pose. Anybody seen my gal? If you see 5'2", eyes blue, covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, that your life, it just ain't her. Could she love, could she woo, could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? Ba-ba-da-doopy-doopy-day. A little vaudeville there, huh? All right, thank you very much. That's for all you ladies 5'2" and eyes of blue. And you know who you are. Just to prove, since I made a point out of mentioning it, that I play all my instruments, and I'm up to about 50 at this point. Well, my dad, who was the salsa band musician I was telling you about, he put my first guitar in my crib on the day of my birth. That's true. He put the first guitar, and the collection's been growing ever since. I'm almost up to about 50. About 9 of them are Martins, right from Nazareth, PA. Since 1833, they make a heck of a guitar. They're made around the corner, and they're played all around the world. All the big guitar players in music, popular music, have played Martins. John Denver, Johnny Cash, John Lennon, Paul Simon, Cat Stevens, all the guys from the Eagles. They all used to visit Martin Factory on a pretty regular basis whenever they were in the area. This is a song, and I wanted to play this for you. Some unexpected people had Hawaiian albums. A lot of the country stars like Marty Robbins, Johnny Cash, they had Hawaiian albums. They had pretty good-sized hits with Hawaiian songs. This one comes from an unexpected source. This is the biggest hit for a gentleman, a wonderful actor by the name of Burl Ives. Remember Burl Ives? Of course, he was a great actor and a great singer. He loved Hawaiian music. He made a song called Pearly Shells, and that was the biggest hit for his Hawaiian stuff. And it goes like this. Pearly shells from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, my heart tells me that I love you more than all those little pearly shells. For every the beach, I've got a kiss for you, and I've got more left over for each star that twinkles in the blue. Pearly shell from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, my heart whispers that I love you more than all those little pearly shells. For every grain of sand upon the beach, I've got a kiss for you, and I've got more left over for each star that twinkles in the blue. Pearly shells from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, my heart tells me that I love you more than all those little pearly shells. More than all those little pearly shells. Aloha. Isn't that a pretty song? Thank you very much. I'd like to do one more if we got a few minutes. I want to make sure you get your full hour today. I know it took me a few minutes to set everything up. I could end it on the by the way, this is a soprano size ukulele. You can tell the difference. There are 5 different sizes. This is the one, this was the only size for about 150 years. And a lot of those Polynesian and Tahitian guys are like 400 pounds, and they play the smallest instrument in the world. But they make it look cool. There is, this is a soprano. This is a concert size. The next size up is a tenor. A little bigger than that is a baritone. And the biggest one, the size of a small guitar, is a bass ukulele. Those are the 5 that are produced. Since I have the ukulele, we'll end the show on a ukulele song. So wonderful gentleman. Speaking of big Polynesians, he was about 500 pounds. His name was Israel. They called him Izzy. Kamakawiwo Ole. And he did a remake of the Judy Garland classic, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. He also did Louis Armstrong, Wonderful World. He did him Hawaiian style, and I'll show you what that sounds like. I'm assuming you've heard it because it was playing all over the world, everywhere for a few years. I know Skylar knows this one. This was very popular among her age group. Birds fly over the rainbow. One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, however the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly and the dreams that we dare to dream really do come true. Aloha from Hollywood to Hawaii. My name is Roy Ramos. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Skylar. Great to be with you. Say hello to Joan Wickle for me. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks, gang. Have a lovely evening. Thank you. Thank you for that. Very kind. I'm glad you liked it. I'll look for you next time. Hey, darling.
Do you have some other Ramos families in the area?
You asked me that last time I was here.
Honestly, I did. I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Ramos is like saying Smith in
Oh,
Spanish.
okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ramoses. People whose names are Ramos, they have lineage from Spain, because that's actually a name from Spain. So even though my people are from Puerto Rico.
I don't know them real well, but their son is my grandson.
Ah,
He's married to my daughter.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you. We Ramoses make good husbands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that
We make good son-in-laws. Thank you. Hi, darling. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad.
very nice?
Thank you. I'll look for you next time. Thank you. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. I'm glad you liked it. Mention it to Joan Wickle. She'll have me back again, okay? Yes. After this past weekend, I could sleep for a week.